Alright, we move on to Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. In this film, Lex Luthor has become President of the United States, and he has enlisted some superheroes to his side to keep justice. They are Captain Atom, Black Lightning, who barely says a word, this one red dude that kind of looks like Captain Atom, but I don't remember his name, and Power Girl, and a bunch of other characters that show up. But there's a meteor on its way, and he plans to blast it with a bunch of missiles that have nuclear bombs on it. And he asks to enlist Superman. Of course, Superman and Batman, they don't trust him. And Superman fights back when Luthor uses kryptonite. This results in a fight at a cemetery with Metallo, in which they defeat Metallo, but they escape. But somebody in the shadows appears, and of course it's Captain Atom. And Metallo is found murdered, and it's all over the news, and they say Superman did it. So they're public enemies now, and they have to get into the database to find out information on the meteor so they can stop it from hitting Earth and destroying all life. So this one wasn't that bad. That was actually pretty good. But there is some things like, so Captain Atom is like on this loyalty kick. Like, he has to follow every order that Luthor gives him because Luthor is the president, so he follows his orders blindly. But he has no consequences for his actions. He kills Metallo, and at the end of the film, he just arrests Lex Luthor. And it's like, wait, shouldn't you throw yourself in jail? You murdered someone. And you frame Superman for it. He gets no... And there is a plethora of superheroes and villains in this. From the top of my head, I can tell you. I told you some already, but Hawkman, Captain Cold, Icicle, Killer Frost, Starfire, Despero, Mongol, a bunch. Shazam, or Captain Marvel as it was at this time. And just... one good thing is that Kevin Conroy and Tim Daly from the animated series, Justice League and stuff like that, came back to do the voices for their respective characters. And Clancy Brown does the voice of Lex Luthor, and that's really good. But of course, it's weird when you hear those voices with different animation. This almost feels like an animation of a kind of like a Batman Brave and the Bold type thing, but not really. Like, it seems like, I don't know, you know those little preschool toys? My son had these that you put in a little play set. It's kind of like that, only regular size, those kind of animations. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's not bad. The plot line of Batman and Superman being on the run from Lex Luthor, who's president, is not a bad one. I think it works well with this film. But I will say, it gets to the point where like every hero and villain is after them. Almost. They mention the Flash, but he's not in it, and then there's no Green Lantern. But they mention that they're hypnotized or something at one point, so that explains it. Except for Captain Atom, who isn't hypnotized and just follows Luthor's orders blindly, like I said, and that kind of plays into a negative where he doesn't pay for what he did. He murdered Metallo, and he gets away with it, basically. Also, this is PG-13. They do have some kind of sexual references, like they sort of reference how big Power Girl's breasts are. Yeah. Like, there's this toy man who's not really toy man. He's a little Japanese 13-year-old. And at first I thought they were talking about, like, where's the kid? He's 13. I thought they were talking about Billy Batson because they showed him earlier. But no, it's Hiro Okunawa or whatever his name is, Toy Man. And he's like, well, tell her Power Girl I'm sorry about the X-ray glasses. I really wasn't trying to do anything. Yeah, right. Teenager, we know what you're thinking. And they're like, can you stop it? And he's like, does Power Girl have big? Just stop it. But yeah, and then he has this big robot thing. It's half Batman, half Superman. That Batman has to pilot without a navigation system because Luthor just goes on a rampage because he now. Okay, so I don't know if it's done on purpose. I don't know if they say that he says he did it on purpose, but I think it's because he changed his mind. Like he shot a bunch of, the missiles with the nuclear thing on it, but it doesn't work because the nuclear missiles detonated before it hit the meteor. The meteor's still coming to Earth, so he says he did it on purpose. But I think that was more for show. Like, he did it on purpose. And I know I have a real better way to stop it. But I think maybe it didn't work. And so he saw this as some kind of sign to let it happen. And he can rebuild the Earth afterwards. So now he's trying to stop everyone from stopping the meteor from hitting. I also want to mention that CCH Pounder reprises the role as Amanda Waller from the Justice League TV series, which is cool. Although, I don't understand why the animated version makes her so fat. I mean, we know that Viola Davis would go on to play her. She's not fat, so I don't know why they make her fat. I don't know. And even the version in the Arrowverse wasn't fat, so I don't understand why the animated version has to make her fat. And even if it was to keep up with the DCAU version, the Justice League version, none of the other ones seem to have their same kind of animation, so why does she have to? I don't know. It's just really weird. But yeah, eventually Batman's able to destroy the meteor. And Superman, with help of Power Girl and some other superheroes, realizes what they did wrong, take care of Luthor, and he's arrested. Thanks to Amanda Waller and Captain Atom, who, again, evades arrest for his crimes. Yeah, and then they saved the day, and this wasn't bad. I don't think these are going to be that long of reviews because it's very simple. This movie was only 67 minutes long, so it wasn't that long. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'm actually going to say it's pretty good. So this is one of the better ones, I guess. And so the next one, I forgot to mention when the next one was the last one. But the next one's going to be Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, so look for that one. Until then, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.